If you ever want to go visit your grandfather, the cemetery is just across from the Consciousness Center. I see Sophia there a fair bit. Poor thing lost her husband not too long ago. It came on so sudden I don't think she can make sense of it. I hope she'll meet someone new when she's ready.
My watering can is...
You should go by Natalia's workshop if you ever need any smithing done. She may hammer iron all day, but she's got a heart of gold. I think she'll be reaching the pinnacle in no time. Ain't no mountain high enough to keep me from reaching the pinnacle. Go, with logic in your minds and your eyes on the path.
Don't tell my folks back home that I joined the League of the Conscious Mind. My mama worked all week, but she still dragged me and my brother to church every Sunday. She would not be pleased.
I gather that my grandma doesn't think much of the Consciousness Center either.
Yeah, well, that's Hazel. I get it. If I were her age, I wouldn't want to hear life lessons from some young newcomer either.
How's your father doing, Tara?
Dad? Oh, right, you know him. I almost forgot.
He used to babysit me since both my parents worked. I was very sorry to hear about his falling out with your grandmother.
So what did you do back in the city?
I was an editor for an online news magazine.
Oh, you were a journalist. Huh. Our little newspaper folded not too long after the mine closed. I think the town is better for it, to be honest. Editorials tend to stir up negative feelings and pit neighbor against neighbor. Fairhaven has been more peaceful without it.
You've got a lot going on, but if you ever want some moral support, come by the Consciousness Center. Everyone there is really nice.
So, the other day, I asked Kim if I could buy a couple of pints of pig's blood.
For what? Do I even want to know?
To make my Seton family blood pudding recipe, of course. But they got all grossed out. What kind of butcher gets grossed out on blood?
Maybe it's not so much the blood as the cooking it into a pudding. On purpose.
Hey, don't knock until you try it. Anyway, they didn't have any to sell me since there's no ranch here anymore.
What makes your medicine so effective, Amira?
You really want to know the secret?
Yes!
Come closer.
Okay.
Genuine care.
Oh. I thought you might say adaptogens or whatever.
Those aren't real.
Oh! Got one! I remember that you were really into the speech and debate club when you were in high school. You used to practice your talking points on me when you babysat.
Oh, I remember that too. I thought about going to law school, but that would mean leaving Fairhaven for too long, and I just can't be separated from this place.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, quick! Yeah.
Some folks in town are afraid of the woods. I try to ease their minds about it, but it's no use. Hard to reason with irrational fear.
All the small business owners here get a discount at my place, but Sophia gets a double discount. It's my way of paying her back for all the free food she makes me take.
Minaj, this pan needs replacing.
Sophia, you mentioned moving here. Did you move here from Italy?
Oh, no. Giacomo did. So did my Nonna 60 years ago. But my mama raised me in the suburbs outside the city. I still absorb plenty of Italian slang. Like this pan is a scocciamento. A pain.
What you playing, Juliet?
Oh, I'm just messing with some chords. I'm not really ready to play anything in front of, like people.
Bruno likes to tell stories when we're waiting for nibbles on our lines. I don't think that most of the tales he tells of fish that got away are true, but I feel like he's happy to have someone else on the docks he can tell them to. Hey, this is great. Thanks.
Hey, how's school going?
Okay, I guess. If I tell you a secret, promise not to tell anyone?
Sure.
I liked the old Mrs. Soft better.
The old Mrs. Soft?
Yeah. Mayor Soft's mom used to be the teacher, but then she died and his wife took over. The old Mrs. Soft was really nice.
This location is great for foot traffic, but brah, the smells coming out of Sophia's diner totally give me the munchies. Hazel was so excited you were coming, it's all she could talk about.
Why have I never seen you before now?
Oh, my dad and Grandma had a falling out. It's kind of a long story.
Hey, say no more.
I know what it's like to be estranged from family. Well, I'm glad that they patched things up.
Oh, such a pretty girl.
You still liked that, didn't you, Kitty? Hey, Bruno. Trying to catch anything in particular today?
How'd you know? I'm angling for a few flounder. Fried flounder makes the best fish sandwich. It was my Helena's favorite lunch.
That sounds so good. Let me know if you have extra.
I will, though I'm not the best at cooking the thing. When I'm feeling a bit lonesome, I rustle up my own fish to make this sandwich. Reminds me of when Otto was a boy and Helena was still here. And life was just the three of us.
So you're Fairhaven born and raised?
Raised, yes, but I was born in Dresden. My dad fled Germany when I was real little.
Do you remember Germany?
All I remember is my dad telling me what his life used to be like before the bombing. That was what took my ma. I always thought Fairhaven was my only home. But now that Otto's all I have, and he hardly has time for me, maybe nowhere is my home these days.
Fairhaven is still your home, Bruno. Even if Otto is distracted. I haven't been here long, but even I know your fishing shack is an island institution.
Well, I am real proud of that. Thanks for the kind words, Tara. I sure am glad you're here.
Why does Shelby live in a cabin in the woods? My dad could build him a house in town if he wanted.
Maybe he likes living out in the woods.
No way. We rented a cabin one summer, and no one liked it. It was cold, and there were spiders, and you had to pee in an outhouse. I just think some grown-ups pretend going camping is fun to impress other grown-ups.
In a good mood today, Thomas?
I am. Just got back from Milkwater. We were all celebrating the new year.
Aw, Happy New Year.
I might have overdone it, though. Ate so much herring, you could probably roll me back to the farm.
This morning, Violet saw my shirt, told me it looked bad, and made me put on another one. And actually, she was right. This one does look better. She's really good at that stuff. I wish she could sell clothes instead of flowers, but she said shirts don't grow on bushes and flowers do.
Good job! You made your first incantation. Usually you can just cast your incantations any time you please. But for this one, you'll need the whole coven. Now take this over to the High Priestess. She'll tell you what to do.
Have you the incantation for the initiation rite?
Yes, it's ready.
Good. Initiate Terra, give the incantation to Elder Hazel. She must be the one to cast it.
Here's the initiation incantation, Grandma.
Honeybee, before we get started, I have a gift for you. This has been in our family for generations, and it is our custom to pass it on at the time of initiation. Go ahead, try them on. Oh, like all before you, they fit you beautifully.
Oh, I feel taller.
Yeah. That was done during my Aunt Vivian's time. She was a bit on the short side and wanted to appear more regal. So she spelled the robes. Then the other witches got jealous, and we might be magical, but we're still human.
Elder Hazel, Initiate Terra, take your places for the rite. Initiate, you seek new knowledge, but with it comes a sacred duty. Who brings forth this initiate to join our coven?
I do.
As the great wheel turns, so must we take our part. here where our ancestors stood before us, and where others will follow.
Enter our circle, for this is the hour. A fair haven witch comes into her power.
I feel weird, but in a good way.
You are ready. Return tomorrow and we will continue your training.
Hi, Farseer. Seen anything interesting lately?
I see a witch who ought to be tending to her cauldron.
Okay, nice chat. Am I ready for bed?